Hi friends, my name is Gift Warieta, and I'm so excited to be doing this video. So I'll be doing a short demo on an application I submitted uh, for the Microsoft uh, Global Power Platform Bootcamp 2023. I submitted it April 26, 2023. Okay, so details about this application is going to be on my description. Okay, but just a summary of what I am working on. So some months back, one of my mentors, Olarinwaju Onye Brooks, did post a challenge about the sustainable development goals for a Power Apps developer to build on a solution that's going to address one or two of those challenges. Details about this also on my description. So I opted out to do for SDG 5 Goal 5, whose target is basically to kind of empower gender equality, basically to promote gender equality. So this application actually understands that both male and female users may have access to the application. However, the interfaces they will be able to access differs. Okay, so a lot of things are going around from the back end. For example, when it's your first usage of the application, what the application does is that it checks if you're using it for the first time. And once you're using it for the first time, it quickly asks you to update your profile. So it takes in your date of birth. It also takes in your password, which you'll be using to access the application, and also takes in your gender. So later on, this is what it's going to be using to assign the pages you could see, the screens you could have access to. So without wasting much of your time, so just quickly, let's get started. Thank you. So I'm already a user. So when I press the get started button, it doesn't ask me to update my profile. All to only confirm from me is my password, which I'm going to put in now. So because I'm a female, I'm able to have access to more applications. Some of the applications I have access to is the Skill Up, job opportunity using the chatbot, and Speak Up. All other modules are accessible by the male users too. So let's check admin. So I'm just a user now. So when you go there, so you quickly notice that I do not have access in this session. Okay, so another beautiful thing is that you have inspirational quotes to spoil your day, to make you excited for the day, to trigger you to do much more, even as a female. So when you try to exit, a pop-up menu asking you if you really want to exit, but at the moment I do not want. So another beautiful thing I put in consideration is the theme. For gender equality, we're looking at the three colors that basically used to symbolize the International Women's Day. We have the three colors. We have the purple, we have the green, and we also have the white. That's why the application is centered around those theme colors. Again, I have the opportunity from the setting to change my theme from either the purple theme or modify it to the green theme. So right now it's on the default. You can see my gender also here, ability to change my password at any point in time. So the moment I click on change app theme, you see it's changed. So this reflects on every aspect of the application. Okay. So now let's look at what this application is all about. So the about tells you this is an application aimed at promoting gender equality. The Power Platform Challenge is an opportunity for developers, entrepreneurs, and individuals to make a positive impact and help address some of the world's most pressing issues. This app is designed by Gift Warieta. Okay, so on the menu we have home, we have the health tips, we have SDGs. This is common across all genders. You can be able to access all these menus. So quickly go to the SDGs. So what I've put here is a kind of information to help educate individuals that access this application about the 17 approved United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so you can search with a filter. You can search either by the number of the SDG. So if I search 7, so any one that has 7 in it, so you have 7, you have 17. Okay, but let's just quickly take a look at what my own is centered at. So my work is centered on gender equality, which happens to be the SDG 5. So we can just take a look at it and read about it. The target is actually to achieve a gender equality and empower all women and girls. So the aim here basically is to help reduce the competition between the male and female gender with regards to access to employment opportunities, in regards to skill up opportunities in the area of tech and also in the area of vocational. So as a female, you can be able to have access to some videos based on what has been added at the back end. Okay, currently we have different things. So let's quickly take a look at a health tip which is common across all genders. To exercise regularly. Okay, exercise at least 30 minutes. So this is just information for users to know what to do. So I'm going back to my home. I'm going to click on Speak Up. So let's do a little bit about Speak Up. So the Speak Up gives a female the opportunity to escalate issues that affect her as a result of her gender. So it's more like a complaint segment of the application where you can report cases of gender discrimination, sexual harassment, physical attack. So a female user can actually report those cases and be sure actions are taken appropriately depending on the information provided by the female. So I'll just do a quick one, gender discrimination. So for additional comment, for the purpose of our demo, I'll just write help me. Okay, then submit. So once you submit this escalation, you get a prompt. Thank you for speaking up. So you'll be reached out to for further information on how that issue can be addressed. Let's see if we can quickly check email. So I don't have this email shown in my inbox. Could be in my spam. Let's see. So like I knew it was going to be my spam. So it comes automatically. Let's take it back to inbox. Okay, so in my inbox, I get a message telling me, thank you for speaking up, dear JIDS. Thank you for speaking up with regards to the issue you faced due to being a female. This is an automated email to let you know that your complaint has been logged and that someone is our team will reach out to you as soon as possible. So that kind of help in fostering what we want to be done, because we do not want the female gender to be discriminated in any way. Okay, so let's take a look at opportunities like Skill Up. So in Skill Up, right now in the application, what I just embedded is just tech skills and some vocational skills. So in the vocational skill, at the moment, the admin have just put in two. So as an admin, you'll be able to add more skills, either the vocational or technical skill as the situation may be. So let's take a look at how to make a meat pie by Ife this. So what we've just done here is just to connect the application to YouTube. So it's not actually stored within the application, so as to give us a light app for the purpose of optimization and high performance. So this is an overview of this vocational skill, how to make a meat pie, and also you can see the ingredients, so that the female can actually watch a video and get to practice it on her own, at the comfort. So
this is not a matter of us being stingy, but you need to be able to close your door well, okay? Well, guys, this is perfection. Now let's break into it. Ooh, it's hot. Look.
I'm already salivating.
Look at this. You see how nice and moist this is?
Okay, I just got to leave that so that I don't salivate. Okay. So let's go check technical. So you notice in the skill, you can also search, especially when you have a lot of skills, you can search through the search box. So what I implemented is the filter capability of galleries to make it easy for people to be able to search keywords. Okay, so we have this. So let's look for an amazing post by one of my mentor, Onyenbrook. Just all while you can see it's listed out. Okay, so we do not have a lot of tech skill right now, so there may not be much need filtering. So let's take a look at how it looks like. Okay, still similar to what you saw on the vocational skill. You have your topic, you have the video to watch. So just a quick collection of resources to make the female gender acquire the much desired technical skill, with overview based on what has been put in by the admin. So I'm playing it.
As a data analyst or data scientist, you will have heard how important statistics is in your journey. Some will recommend you start with statistics, while others will say, after learning basic tools, then go ahead and start learning statistics. Most of the content how they actually approach statistics from the technical and theoretical part.
So, thank you. Let's take a look at another one. So one of my YouTube video on e-commerce data analysis with Python. I think I published this video quite a long time ago. Please go check it out on my YouTube, okay?
Hello, good day everyone from any part of the world that you're watching this video
okay,
right
so you
now.
get more
My name is Gift
details on my
Warieta.
YouTube page.
Okay, so I'm a busy.
Okay, so the third most important aspect of this application is the ability to give career opportunities to female, using a chatbot. So we implemented a chatbot where leverage on AI, the AI aspect of Power Virtual Agent, together with our dataverse to store certain information about job vacancies and the rest. So this a simple app like your normal WhatsApp chat or application. So just wait for it to load. So once it's finished loading, I'm going to get a prompt below. So it's trying to connect to my application. Okay. So maybe I'll come back to it. Let's see. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. So it's loading. We can see, so it's finished loading. So I'm going to just trigger the application with a hi. So you get, let me zoom a little bit. So you get that customized information chart that tells you, hi, my name is Gift. I'm a friendly job vacancy search bot. I can help you with HR related issues or information such as job vacancies and events. What name? So let me just give you the name. Here, I want you to address me by JIDS John. Let me use Omolola. So Omolola is also one of my mentor. Okay, so Omolola, Victoria. So these are amazing MVPs. If you don't know them, you need to get to know them. Okay, so JIDS Omolola, Victoria. So that's the name I'm going to use. Let you address me as that. So hi, GIDS Omolola, Victoria. Nice to meet you virtually. So what can I do for you? So actually, I'm looking for a job. So I'm just going to type job. I can type career. So whatever. So I'm just going to type job. So it will understand. So it's a kindly choose your vacancy type. So let's try out different things. So external, LSC, marketing. Okay, so it has checked through the database of all jobs within the organization where this application is connected to, and it brought back a response saying, hello, we currently do not have any external vacancy. So this is smart enough because we are making use of um, we are making use of we're making use sorry, that's my baby. We're making use of we're making use of the intelligence, artificial intelligence here. So it asks, would you want another vacancy? So search, I want to search for another vacancy. So external. So this time around, I'm interested in an IT role. Okay, so voila, we got an IT role, a senior developer. So you can do this. So depending on what information you have in your database, you'll be able to spool out the job. So if there is no job that is currently open, then this will not work. Okay, so am I interested? So yes. So I have the opportunity to apply for the job even while chatting. Okay, so how do I apply? All I need to put is my email. So I'm putting in my email and I'm sending it. So this automatically goes to the HR. So thank you for showing your interest. Kindly check your email inbox for an update on the job role. I wish you all the best. GIDS, Amalola. Victoria, did that answer your question? So yes, okay, I'm done. So I only came to this place to search for job. No thanks. So that's the end of my conversation. So I'll say bye. So just making use of NLP, NLP, which is natural language processing. So that's all. So right now, we've seen all the capabilities that you have, okay, as a female. So now I'm going to change it at the back end to a male. then you see how it looks like when you log in as a male. Okay, so let's see. So you see setting currently is a female. Okay, so before we go back, let's just quickly check our male. Think so we have that male. The male for job is there. So this is the job I applied for. Update on your application for the role of senior developer. So dear GI, dear Somolola Victoria, thank you for expressing your interest. So it just go on and on to tell me what next step to take with regards to the job. So I've already logged in as a male, so you can already see it has changed as a male. So even as a male, I still have access to the health tip, also have access to the SDGs, but you notice a difference in the home. So when I go to home, you notice everything here changes. The access to the skill up is no longer there. Access to um, access to the vocation, to speaking up, to job is no longer there. Okay, so not irrespective of the user you are, you can always change your theme. So right now, I want to just show you something very interesting about changing password. So when you are changing your password, take note. If you put in the wrong password, you get a message telling you wrong current password. Because for you to change your password, you must know your current password before you can put your new. Okay. So let me assume I put in my new now. So if you put in the correct password, oh, I didn't put my correct password. So when you put in your correct password, the message you get is enter new password, because the new password text box is blank at the moment, and the button for changing your password has been grayed out. So until you fill in that part, you cannot change password. So this is an amazing feature for security purpose, so that people don't just change. So let me assume I want to change. So the moment you click on change password, so it asks you if you really want to change. So if you want to change, you you click the mark sign, and if you don't want to change, you click cancel. So I don't want to change, so I'm going to click the cancel. Okay, so right now I'm also going to re-log in as a female and also as an admin. So at the moment, at the back end, I have changed to an admin role. So let's see. So I changed as an admin and also as a female. So you can see instantly it reflects within your application. But note, it's only the admin that can change status of an individual. Okay, not the user. So at the initial usage of the application, you as a user have provided your details. So let's go back to the home. So you now see what we have is a female, so it changes automatically. So even without me logging out. So let's go to the admin. So I have access as an admin now. I can add SDGs. I can manage my users. I can add a new skill. I can view how the home section, because the basic modules are embedded in the home section. So it's the home section of the male or females that determine what you're able to access. Okay, if I go to the male section, so I can see This is how the male section look like. If I go to the female, which is what I'm using right now, so I see it. So I'm just going to do a quick thing for us. Let's just see the beauty of this application. So I'm going to add a skill. So the skill type I'm going to add is a text skill. So the name of the skill, so let me just call it tests by, okay, let me call it Power Apps. I'm going to call it Power Apps Beginner Intro by Gift. So a video link. So the purpose for the video link is for the user to be able to learn at his own pace, to be able to watch a video. So I'm just going to add a video link there. So let me just call this is a test description. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to add. So remember, I added this on the tech. So I'm going to add it. So this has been added successfully. So let's go back and check if this has reflected. Hopefully, it shouldn't take time. But let's just reconfirm. Okay, so you can see we already have it on top here. So everything is more or less like real time. So I hope you've been able to learn one or two things. So let me just give you a little intro to the.
So my name is Warieta Gift Warieta. So I'll be demonstrating to us my app called the SDGs Innovate App. So this application is actually meant to address the fifth sustainable developmental goals that have been set to be achieved before 2030. This application is primarily for
Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things about this application. I'm looking forward to your comments, your feedbacks, corrections, areas that I can improve on. I'll be glad to get that. And do you have a project you want me to just try and see how I could do a demo? Bring it on.